So don't kill me, you guys, but I am filming 2 videos in one day, and I'm doing my 2017 favorites. It's almost February and I'm filming my 2017 favorites. I am the worst, but I did get a couple of requests of people telling me that they still want to see it, even though it's hella late. So here it is. And then I did do my January favorites, which just included like some favorites that I have been using like during the month of January, but not necessarily like my all-time favorites. This is my 2017 favorites, and it's all of my favorite things, the things that I could not get enough of in 2017. So this is gonna be a long video, so let's just get started. So I have like so many favorites here in front of me, and it's a little bit of everything. So let's just start with my absolute favorite skincare. This should come as no surprise. This is one of my favorite products of all time. This is the Derma E Nourishing Rose Cleansing Oil, and this is amazing. I think it says to use a dime size amount. Girl, please. I used like 7 pumps of this stuff, just like put it all up onto my hand so it just melts the makeup away, and I wear a cake face of makeup, and this stuff gets it off like nothing. I have gone through like 6 bottles of this stuff, and it's amazing. It's not that expensive, and for what it is, I will pay for this stuff over and over and over. It doesn't break me out like coconut oil does, and this stuff is just amazing, and I highly, 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 highly recommend it. You can get it at Ulta. Ulta is always having discounts, and also you can use eBay and get some cash back on that. I will leave my referral link down below. I believe that you get $10 back on your first purchase if it's over $25. Automatically, for using my link, you get money cash back for your first purchase. So yeah, this is amazing. Moving on to my second favorite skincare product. This was also in my current favorites, but it's something that I honestly cannot live without, and that is hyaluronic acid. This is from the brand Skin Diva, and one is a serum and the other one is just straight up hyaluronic acid. If you guys have never used hyaluronic acid, I highly recommend it. It doesn't matter if you have oily skin, if you have combination skin, dry skin, this helps out all skin, and I noticed like a huge difference when I am using this on the regular. So if you guys have never used hyaluronic acid, just the pure hyaluronic acid from Skin Diva isn't that much money. I will try to get you guys a discount code, and I also have it listed on my Amazon store, so you guys can get that through Prime as well, which is really nice. I'll leave my Amazon store down below if you guys are interested in shopping through it. But yeah, highly, highly recommend hyaluronic acid. And while we are on the subject of hyaluronic acid, one of my absolute favorite creams is a hydrating night cream from Derma E as well. Derma E makes some amazing products. They're all vegan and all cruelty free, and obviously I've used a lot of this stuff, and I use it mostly at nighttime and mostly during the winter months, but it does have hyaluronic acid in it, which is amazing, and it's so nice. It makes your skin feel so soft. Moving on, you guys, I have talked about Paula's Choice, and like they have been so sketch lately about like their vegan and cruelty free items, so I'm just going to list this in my favorites for the year, but just take that with a grain of salt as to whether their products are actually vegan or not. Cruelty free, yes, but vegan, they're being sketch about. So this is the Radiance Renewal Mask, and this has been a game changer. I use it maybe once or twice a week. Sometimes I'll even use this every single day. If my face is feeling very dry, I just put it on at nighttime, and then the next morning I wake up and it's so soft, it's so moisturized. At this point, I'm just like, oh, just take everything that Paula's Choice says with a grain of salt, because none of us really know. Moving on, this is the Illuminating Eye Cream by e.l.f. This stuff is amazing. I use it on my eyes, but I also use it like sometimes just on my skin, on my face as well. It feels like a very high-end eye cream, and it's not that expensive. It doesn't have a scent, which you guys know, like, it drives me crazy when skincare has scents because my skin is so sensitive. So this stuff, I feel like this might be the best eye cream I've ever used, and it's not that expensive. It's e.l.f. Moving on to something that's kind of like skincare, but not really. This is the antioxidant primer from e.l.f. You guys know, you know. So this is the SPF 50 Skin Shielding Primer, and I can wear this alone or underneath makeup. It looks flawless. I cannot get enough of this stuff. I used an entire tube and I was almost out of it, and I'm like, e.l.f., you need to come back with this stuff because it wasn't on their website for a while, and I'm like, girl, what are you doing? So fortunately, they brought it back to their website after it was out of stock forever. And I bought like 2 or 3 more of these because I can't live without it. So I do have oily skin, and I don't think it helps the oils. It just makes like my face and my makeup look so much better. So if you guys are looking for a good, not expensive primer, e.l.f. is where it's at. e.l.f. has hella good primers. Moving on, this one is sealed, and I'm gonna keep it sealed, and I ran out of my other one because I want to try to use up my other mists and my other setting sprays, but this Pixie makeup fixing spray is one of my favorite products, hands down, ever. It's such a good product. I'm such a hypocrite. I have this in my hand and I'm like so tempted. I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna show you guys. Like, hopefully you can notice like a difference. So I'm just gonna spray some. It has such a nice sprayer. I'm just gonna spray it on my face. It smells so nice, and I hope that you guys can like notice a difference in my skin after I do this. I already had on a setting spray. I used the Kat Von D one. I think it totally makes a difference in my skin. Another product that I don't have in front of me, another mist that I absolutely loved during 2017 was the Derma E Hydrating Mist, and I will insert a picture over here. It's so good. It also has hyaluronic acid in it. Can you shut the up? Shut the up! Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I think that dog finally shut up. So let's continue. So what I was saying, the Derma E Hydrating Mist, I don't have it because I used it up, but it is so good, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, and it totally makes my skin, my makeup look 100 times better. So if you guys are looking for a makeup mist, I highly recommend both of them. They're super bomb. Moving on to my favorite deodorant of 2017. I was sent it the first time, and then I bought it myself with my own money. And just so we are 100% clear, they are owned by a company who does test on animals, so they were recently acquired, but that does not change my opinion. I still really love the Schmidt's deodorant in geranium flower, and I'm actually really excited to see where the brand goes in the future. As you guys might know, when brands are acquired, a lot of the times they are able to do so much more as far as their cruelty-free and vegan status goes. For example, Hourglass was recently acquired by a bad parent company, and what they are doing is they are putting money into their brand to make it 100% vegan, which is amazing. So I'm really excited to see what Schmidt's does in the future, and maybe making cruelty-free and vegan deodorant accessible to more and more people, which would be amazing. So we'll see. But anyway, this is the geranium flower sensitive skin formula, and it's my absolute favorite deodorant. It smells amazing, and it actually works, which I know, it's crazy. A vegan, cruelty-free, natural deodorant that actually works doesn't happen that often. So moving on to some complexion products. I have so many in front of me. Let's do foundations. So starting off, my absolute favorite for the year of 2017 has been my Cover FX Cream Cover Foundation, and then also the Natural Finish Oil Free Foundation. These are both pretty pricey, but the range in skin tone of these products is so good. So I think Cover FX does an amazing job. I love both of these. The finish of them is flawless. Whenever I wear this one, you guys are like, what is that on your face? Or anytime I'm out in public, people are like, wow, what foundation are you wearing? It looks amazing. I love this one so much that it's actually completely gone. So I have to go to Sephora and purchase that again. Actually, this one, they sent it to me, they sent both of these to me, but I am definitely going to go and purchase this because it's that amazing. Next, a quite a bit cheaper foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is such a good foundation, especially because it's like $7. Like, it has such good range of skin tones and it's pretty freaking good. I love this foundation. I do put it on with a sponge and it looks flawless and it's matte, so if you are oily, this is probably going to be your best friend. I do take two of them, one with a cool tone, one with a warm tone, and I mix them together because their undertones are really weird with this foundation, I'm not gonna lie. So I just do that to get a more of a neutral undertone, and it works for me. Next foundation product is from Hourglass. This is the foundation stick, and this is so good. It's the color Bisque, and it is a bit of a yellow undertone, but that doesn't bother me because honestly I'd rather have something that was too yellow than something too pink and makes me look pink, because that I can't stand it when I look pink and you can just totally tell the difference. But when I'm yellow, I think it is a little bit more flattering, so I probably should get another one of these. And by the way, Hourglass was just recently acquired, like I was saying, so they do have a bad parent company, so that's up to you guys if you want to support them or not. Moving on, these are still in the box because they are a repurchase, but this is the Anastasia stick foundations, and I absolutely adore these. I have the foundation colors as well as the contour colors, and it's such a beautiful foundation. I know there's been so many mixed reviews about the Anastasia stick foundations, but I do love them so much, and they have become almost an everyday staple in my routine. My absolute favorite concealer has definitely been the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Photo Focus Concealer. This has been a staple. I've used it every single day. I use it to highlight, conceal my face, and I also use it to clean up my brows, clean up my wing liner, clean up my lip line. Like any mistake, this is gonna be your best friend to use concealer, and this is such a great concealer. Moving on to some powders, and both of which are from e.l.f. These are, well, the Beautifully Bare one has been recommended by Kitty Snack, and I have bought this like probably 5 or 6 of them throughout the year. It has such a beautiful finish on the skin. It's gonna make your makeup look amazing. And then the e.l.f. antioxidant setting powder has been a favorite of mine as well. I've gone through a couple of these, and it's such a good affordable powder. It's just, it's so good. I did like the RCMA one when it first came out, but honestly, like this one, I would even like compare it to the Cover FX powders. I do love the Cover FX powders, but honestly for the price point, I love this one even more. It has the same kind of like translucent look on the skin, and if you guys are looking for a good powder on a budget, highly recommend these. This one, it comes in a few different skin tones as well, which is really nice to do for a drugstore brand. My favorite highlighter of 2017, big shout out to Ofra Glazed Donut from the Nikki Tutorials collection. This is such a nice highlighter, and I think that Nikki did such a good job at curating the shades. If you guys are fair like me, I think you would really enjoy this highlighter. If you have darker skin tone than me, then Ofra does have so many amazing highlighters, and you can definitely find your shade. So that is Glazed Donut right there. And that is it on my hand. I think it's so nice, so pretty, so perfect for pale skin and everyday wear. And it just looks nice and like wet and glowy, and I adore it. Moving on to a couple of brushes. I'm just gonna mention a couple. So this one from Wet n Wild is new, and it's the P65, and this has been my absolute favorite contour brush to just kind of just get into those hollows of the cheeks, and just swirling your brush around in a circular motion to just kind of like make your cheekbones defined. And it's such a good contour brush. I don't know if it's meant for contour, but that's what I use it for, and I really like it for contour. And then this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. This is like an everyday necessity for me, so it's just a big fluffy brush, and what I use it for is to go into a transition shade. Usually I use the color in the e.l.f. contour palette. I use this color right here, and I just swirl it around, and then do a transition color on my eye. I just go ahead and do circular motions and set pretty much the entire eye, and it's like pretty close to my skin tone. You can use any color that's close to your skin tone. This is such a good brush for that, and it's like $3 and it's vegan, so can't beat that. Okay, you guys, so this has been the year for me of the nude neutral lip. I'm obsessed, okay? I'm obsessed. Let's start off with lip liners. These are some of my favorite lip liners. These are all from Kat Von D, and I adore her lip liners so much. She has such a wonderful range of colors. So the ones that I really love are OG Lolita, Bow and Arrow, Hawkwind, and Lolita. And I'm wearing, I believe it's OG Lolita today, and I just love these lip liners, and I love pairing it with a nude neutral kind of tone. And I say nude and neutral because it means something different for everyone, and I just don't, I don't know, I don't want to talk about like, oh, nudes, it's a nude because it's a nude for me, because what is a nude for me might not be a nude for someone else, especially if you have a darker skin tone than I do. So it's just not fair to say nude across the board, you know what I mean? But I do really like neutral neutral, and this has been the year of the neutral for me. I don't know what caused this like obsession with neutral this year, but it's happening. So these are some of my absolute favorite lipsticks of the year. These are both from Ofra. This is Sao Paulo, and then this is Nude Potion. I love these. I love Ofra liquid lipsticks. I do have a discount code with Ofra. I will leave that down below if you guys are interested. I highly recommend these. I recommend their highlighters. They have so many amazing products, but these two have definitely been some of my favorite of the year. Next is the color Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D. I need to back up because honestly mine like probably is about to be gone, but I absolutely adore this color. Anytime I like don't know what color to wear, I just reach for Bow and Arrow. And then this color by Milani. I love this color so much. It's kind of like a neutral, but it's kind of more cool tone, and this is called Adorable. And it's their liquid lipstick, and they did label it vegan when I bought it, but of course, as you guys know, as I always say with Milani, they are always changing their vegan labeling on their website, so it's really hard to know what is vegan. But I do have a video. Y'all need proof that they did label this vegan at one point. Moving on to another liquid lipstick. This is the color Plath by Kat Von D. This, I think, is more important in 2017 than Lolita. This is the color that everyone seemed to be talking about. I wore this in so many looks. I will post some of my looks here in which I wore Plath, and I can't stop wearing Plath. Plath is one of my favorites, and it looks good on so many skin tones. So many of my friends, they're like, oh yeah, it's plaid. Oh yeah, it's plaid. Oh yeah, it's plaid. And I'm obviously very fair skinned, and then my friends who are darker than me wore this as well, and I was just like, that looks amazing. So I am convinced that this is like the best liquid lipstick of all time. And I'm not super into like reds, but this is like, I'm gonna swatch it for you. That's like how obsessed I am. I need a backup, but it's not like red. It's like kind of like red, but like red brown, like rusty kind of red. But I absolutely adore this color, and I think everyone needs it in their collection because it's such a pretty color. I like wearing it with no makeup, with full glam makeup. Like, it's just like the perfect liquid lipstick to me, and I love this. I love this liquid lipstick. I'm in love with a liquid lipstick. Moving on to another lip liner that I don't use as a lip liner, but I use it as a waterline in my eyes. And I don't know if it's okay to do, but I saw a lot of other people doing it and they had no problems with that. So that's what I use it for. And this is called Swanley, and it's also by Kat Von D, and it's just a light, almost kind of a white, but it's more of a cream, like a peachy cream color. But what I love using this for is putting it in the, it's right there, putting it in the waterline of my eye to just kind of brighten everything up, and it stays really well. It looks really good. I adore. So moving on to my absolute favorite eye product. I don't have any other eye product here. Like, I feel like this product is like good enough where I don't have to talk about anything else. This is the Mad for Matte Summer Breeze palette. And if you guys can see, there are some pretty serious dips in here, especially in like these pinky colors and like neutral colors right here. This orange color is also really beautiful, and this palette is $10. $10. So I love it. When I go on vacation, I always make sure to pack this, and I feel like, honestly, if I need like an everyday kind of look, this is perfect for that. Moving on to my favorite lashes of 2017. I'm pretty sure that I discovered these in 2017, but I definitely can't stop wearing them. And these are the Ardell Double Up Double Demi Wispies. You can get them at Ulta, you can get them at CVS, and those are like the only two places that I've really found them. But honestly, I'll just get them at Ulta when they have like 20% off, and then I'll get like 5 or 6 pairs of them, and I'll be set for like a day. Highly recommend these. These are the lashes that I'm wearing today, and I love them. I think they pair really well with so many different looks, and I just love Ardell lashes, and these ones especially. So moving on to some more exciting parts, I just wanted to shout out a couple of my favorite perfumes, and my 2 absolute favorites from Penrose. I got the full size of Finally. I've been wanting these so bad, and my credit card hates me. It's like, why do you put us through so much financial burden? But I needed these. Like, look at how cute the packaging is. So this is the scent Merrymaker and Little Dipper, and I am obsessed. They're very like sweet, probably pretty sweet smelling, I would say, but I love these two. If you guys want to try out Penrose but you are unsure what to get, I would highly suggest getting their little like roller ball set. That's what I did, and then I was like able to decide more of like what I wanted. So my next favorite perfume has been the Sinner perfume by Kat Von D. I know that I am in the minority when it comes to my favorite being Sinner instead of Saint. I like Saint, but I like Sinner like a million times better. So if you guys are interested in my favorite all-time vegan cruelty-free perfumes, I will link that down below for you because I did an entire video on it, but I couldn't complete this video without mentioning this perfume because I wear it almost every single day. Moving on to a few clothing items. I'm so tired. So I picked these up in 2017, and these are some of my absolute favorites. These are the, I believe they're called the Cura boots, and they're by Demonia, and I got them from Sinister Souls. These have been my favorites. They're very lightweight. They are vegan leather, and they're just really nice if you like want to go somewhere and you want to look like a fucking badass. Like, they make you like 6 inches taller, and okay, maybe 4 inches, but still, like, you can just like stomp around in these and like look really badass. So definitely have been one of my favorites. My next favorite have been these tuck shoes, and this is my first pair of tuck shoes. Well, they sent me 3 pairs, and they have been my first tuck shoes, and I adore these. They were a little difficult to like break in officially, but once you get them broken in, they are so comfy and they just look so cute. And this is proof that I've been wearing them, you guys. Like this part has like started to come off, but anyway, I love the bottoms of them. They have, mine are gross, they're dirty, but they have like little bones on them. If you guys are interested in watching my unboxing of my tuck shoes, then I will show you down below, because I do a much in-depth and a better like not really review, but like just like an overview of these shoes themselves. But yeah, I've been really loving these shoes. One of my other favorites has been this mesh top, and this is from Forever 21, but I've seen them a lot of places, and this is what it looks like. It's just really nice to kind of like throw over a tank top, and then what I like doing is I like wearing like this leather jacket. It's also from Forever 21, and I believe everything from Forever 21 is vegan. I love like pairing like something like this together. I think it just like, I don't know, if I want to go out and I want to look like I tried, then I'll wear something like this. And I love having that leather jacket in my life. So yeah, I think that just about completes this video. I can't believe it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of the support that you have shown me throughout the year, and it means more to me than you guys will ever know. Let me know some of your favorites for 2017, some of your must-have products, and I will check them out as well. Let me know if any of my favorites are your favorites, and don't forget to like this if you enjoyed, and hit that subscribe button before you leave for more cruelty-free and vegan product favorites, recommendations, whatever. Thanks guys, and I will see you later.